Today we're watercolor swatching Daniel Smith Quinacridone Gold. It's the last color out of the top row of 12 in this Daniel Smith Mezzi-Godet Daniel Smith Colors of Inspiration watercolor palette. Let's check it out in 3 different values. I've got the other watercolor swatching videos from this Daniel Smith palette. And if you're up for more of actual art tutorials, I've got a whole bunch of mixed media art tutorials as well. This is a really interesting watercolor because when you look at it in the palette, it looks kind of brown or muddy. Not very interesting. But look at how that yellow, the gold, the warm tones show up when it hits the white paper. There's our light value. Going on to a medium value, attempting to get a stronger view of the color, adjusting the balance of water so we've got more pigment or less water. Look at that, so interesting to be the same color and show up in 2 different ways. The dark value of Quinacridone Gold, I'm trying not to touch the water as much and see if I can get even darker than that second watercolor swatch, a deeper color. It's looking awfully similar right now, so I'm either going to need more paint on this final watercolor swatch, or I might have to dilute that middle one with a little bit of water in there. Ah, there we go. Can you see the difference now? Playing with watercolors in this way creates a little encyclopedia or dictionary of colors for us to look at for future watercolor projects. I'm Kathleen Arola-Johnson. Thanks for subscribing to Creative Solace Studios. Let's give this a minute to dry and come back and see the finished watercolor swatches of Daniel Smith Quinacridone Gold. The paint took about 10 minutes to dry. Here are the dried swatches of Daniel Smith Quinacridone Gold. I like the 3 different versions. We've got a gentle yellow, light tan hint to the light value. The medium value looks vintage. I like to use this color for antiquing papers, making them look vintage. And that's like a light tan. And then, I don't know, what would you call the dark value? Maybe a light brown? So there we have Daniel Smith Quinacridone Gold in 3 different values as part of the Daniel Smith Colors of Inspiration watercolor palette.